Hey y'all, today I'm showing y'all how to make and color basic or also known as American buttercream. But before we start, I'd like to apologize for not posting yesterday, so I'm making it up to you today. I hope you enjoy this video. Now let's get started. So what you're gonna need is powdered sugar, vanilla, milk, and unsalted butter at room temperature. So to start, you're gonna need to cream your butter. I have my butter here. I just sliced it up. Just add it to your bowl. Get your hand mixer. You can do this by hand, but it's going to take some time. So if you have a hand mixer, use that. If you have a stand-up mixer, that even works even better. So let's get creamy. I'm sorry if you can barely hear me. I'm a little bit sick from my throat. I'm sorry for the way I sound. But you're going to cream this until it's very light and fluffy. So just continue beating it until it gets very pale, kind of towards a white color, and very fluffy. Alright, so as you can see, it's very pale in color, nice and fluffy. So the next thing we're going to do is sift our powdered sugar. So to start sifting, you need a bowl, a sifter, grab your powdered sugar. Now I have a spoon to help me pour this into the sifter and to help me pretty much push it through the sifter. As you can see, powdered sugar is very clumpy and you don't want any of those clumps. You want a nice, smooth buttercream. So go ahead and work it through the sifter, get all those clumps out. Anytime you make buttercream, you always want to sift your powdered sugar, no matter what. So just continue doing this until you're done with the whole thing. Now I'll be right back. I'm just going to finish sifting this. I don't think you want to watch me continuously sifting. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm already done. As you can see, I have made a mess. So I'm going to clean up real quick and we'll continue on. Okay, so we have our butter all nice and creamed and fluffy. We have our powdered sugar completely sifted, free of clumps. So now what we're going to do is start adding the powdered sugar into the creamed butter. So we're going to do that kind of slowly because if you add all of it, you're just going to get a cloud of powdered sugar and you don't want that. So add a little at a time. Just beat this in and add some more. So now that the powdered sugar is completely mixed in, the next step is to add your vanilla and then add a little bit of milk to kind of loosen it up because right now it's kind of tough. So you're gonna use some milk, maybe about a tablespoon. It depends on the consistency that you want it. If you want it like really smooth and really spreadable, go ahead and add as much milk as you'd like. It's all up to you what your preference is. So I'm gonna clean this up real quick because I made a mess. So I'm just gonna be right back and we'll continue. All right, so as you can tell, I have scraped down the sides of the bowl. Make sure you get everything off. So wipe your spatula off also. Make sure you get as much as you can off of it. Now we're gonna add our vanilla to it. And I know I want to loosen this up a bit, so I'm going to add about a tablespoon of milk. At this time, if you wanted to color the full batch, you would color it. But if you don't, if you want to use multiple colors, then right now is a good time just to put your vanilla, put your milk, and then afterwards you can separate it, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to color mine, so I'll show you how I do that. So for right now, we're going to loosen this. So I'm going to add in 1 more tablespoon of milk. Okay, so I'm going to scrape down the sides again. Now I'm just checking the consistency. I like that a lot, so I'm just going to leave it now. It's to where I need it. Now I'm just going to make sure I scrape off all of this. You don't want to leave any behind. It's completely done and combined it. Now I'm going to divide them into little bowls and I'm going to color them. Okay, so I have them separated into 3 bowls. I'm going to be turning 1 pink, 1 sky blue, and then I'm going to be mixing yellow and green just to lighten it up so I can have a lighter green. But just something so you should know, you should cover your buttercream with plastic wrap, only because this buttercream does crust over. So you don't want it to develop a crust or anything, and then you go and you mix it and you're going to have little clumps inside of your buttercream. So it's just make sure you cover it with plastic wrap. Now to get coloring, all you're going to do is, these are all gel colors. They're liquid gel colors. So you're just going to add however much you want. It's up to you. Like I said before, it's your preference as to how dark, how light, whatever you like, just work it in. Now you do want to watch it when you do color them, because even though, you know, you want a certain color, you need to watch it because it will change the flavor of your buttercream. So go ahead and just work that in. And as you can see, it's a nice pink. I really do like this. So as you can see, nice pretty pink color. Kind of looks a little bit light in the camera, but here it's a nice vibrant pink. So now I'm going to work on the blue. So I want a pale blue, so I'm just going to add very little to it if it wants to come out. So I'm just going to work that through. And yes, I'm using the same spatula I used on the pink. I make sure to scrape it off pretty good. So just work that blue in. You want to make sure that it's completely mixed in. You don't want to just leave it, because you'll have streaks of the food coloring. And if that's what you want, you know, then that's what you want. But I don't, so I'm just going to work it all in, make sure it's all worked in. I don't want any white. I want it to be completely blue. All right. So as you can see that blue. So I'm going to continue using the same one, only because blue and yellow make green. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this green and a little bit of the yellow. And I'm going to mix that. Now I kind of want to lighten this up a bit, so I'm going to add a little bit of white to it. All right, so as you can see, look at that gorgeous color. Oh, so pretty. I'm really loving this one. Now I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit of white to the blue, just like I did to this green. So I'm just gonna do that off camera and we'll be right back. That's how to make buttercream. That's how you color it. And if you're wondering what I'm gonna use this buttercream for, stay tuned guys, because I do have another video going to be coming out soon. And by soon, I might mean in a couple of hours. You never know. So just stay tuned. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to become a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications of every time I post a new video, which is every Tuesday and Wednesday, go ahead and click that little bell. The ingredients will be down in the description box below. So go ahead and check that out. This is a half batch, but I will leave the full recipe down in the description box. Stay tuned guys. I'll see y'all in a while.